Now I just need to start my game. Oh, and it crashed. Of course it did. This is a rocky start. Let's see. Okay. Getting audio. Let's see if I can get something on the screen as well. Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay, I think we're live. Perhaps. Let me just adjust my settings real quick, and I think we're good to go. So I have this issue that I've noticed that like all my keybinds and stuff are being reset every time I start the game. That's a bit annoying, but at least I can like save and actually play as soon as these settings are adjusted. Okay, I think we might be good to go. Let me just give me 1 second here. This is again a very, very rocky start, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's play the game. Oh no! Something broke. Something broke.
Stand up. There you go.
Like this is why I tried to do a test stream yesterday to like avoid these kinds of issues. But here we are. Okay, I think we're good. The music is super loud for me. Like, I'm not sure if the audio levels are what they should be and whatnot. But if there's anyone in chat, then please let me know, and I'll try to get it sorted.
Well,
hopefully,
not even last night.
Hopefully, you can hear me
I
or
heard
hear
them
something.
say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Okay. Been a while since I've streamed anything, or even like
Quiet.
recorded me or
Here comes
whatever.
the guard.
And I'm very
This
happy
is
to be
where you
back
get off.
with
Come
Morrowind
with me.
as the first game to play, being back to Twitch and whatnot. Since this is the game I started with. And I have a lot of fond memories of this game. And for once, this is a game I like kinda know how to play. Like, this isn't a blind playthrough. And I guess there's some downsides to that as well, but
You finally arrived. Our records don't show from where.
yeah, as I was saying, like there's some benefits to playing like a game blind, because you know you get the fresh reactions and whatnot. But as a comeback stream back to Twitch, I wanted something that is a bit more, you know, that I can deal with, I guess. I'm gonna tab out for a second and see if everything is working according to plan here. It's working according to plan here. I think so. Okay, cool. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's great to be back with Morrowind, and this is actually a challenge I've tried to do before that I failed, and it's great to be back and actually do a retry of this challenge. So this is I probably should have started with that. Well, what are we doing? We are playing Morrowind, but that's not the only game we're playing. This is a start of a series of streams where I will be beating every Elder Scrolls game. Oh, not every Elder Scrolls game, but the three most recent. The Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. I will do this deathless. No, you know, save scumming or anything to try to survive. And after this is done, I feel like we have beaten, like, Elder Scrolls properly. And I guess I can move on with my life. Because I really like these games. I really, really do. And I always look for like excuses for playthroughs and whatnot. You know, I've done scuffed speed runs in the past and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the next challenge to tackle, and especially given that I've tried this before. Okay, so given that we're approaching this game with a hardcore rule set, we're not allowed to die, we can't save, we can't reload and whatnot, what race should we pick? I'm gonna go with Breton, because this is a very, very good... It's a very good race for multiple reasons. It's one of the two races that are proficient in magic, the other race being High Elves, because these guys get bonus to your Magicka pool, which is awesome when it comes to casting spells. But the thing that makes Bretons a bit better than High Elves, at least for a hardcore scenario, is the Resist Magicka racial. So this makes it so that, well, I guess I'm not actually sure exactly how it's coded. I'm not gonna lie. Like, is it that like 50% of all spells that hit you will just fizzle out, or is it that, you know, that the magnitude of the spell is reduced by 50%? I don't know. But it's a very good ability to have, especially when you combine this effect with other sources of resist magicka, because then you can get completely immune to magic, and that is actually very, very useful. And Dragon Skin gives you 50 points of armor. Not really anything I'm gonna use. And lastly, the skill sets, or the skill bonuses that the Bretons get are really nice as well, if you're gonna play a mage type of character, and I'm gonna do that. I've actually never played anything else in Morrowind.
I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Evil Troy, hello! So happy to see you, or see your purple name in chat. How are you? How are you?
Yes, we've been expecting you.
You know,
you'll have to be
Evil
recorded
Troy,
before you're officially released.
You are one of
there
the
are
like
a few ways we
only
can do this, and
streamers
the choice is yours.
I remember from when I streamed back when that's still active. Because I think you're still doing the what was it, like the FPS legendary stream or whatever. I'm doing good. It's been a while. It has. But I'm really happy that you're still active on Twitch and stuff. Because you know it makes me excited to also get back into the thick of it and get back to streaming. But yeah, it's been like 5 years? No, 3 years, 4 years, something like that. So yeah, a lot of things have changed. So Evil Troll, what are you up to nowadays? I'm gonna create a custom class, by the way, because I really want to get control of my skills and my attributes and stuff like that. God Gamer, that's a good name for this class. Yeah, I'm still doing that. I also started to do some content creation on the side. Okay, what kind of content creation? On the side, like on the side of Twitch? Like, are you doing like YouTube or stuff? I got a job for 4 years now, and I got an apartment. That's great to hear. I recently got this apartment as well. I've been living here for like a week and a half. And it's really great to have a place of your own, I'll tell you that. I don't remember if I asked you before what you do for a living. Oh, maybe this is a new job you're referring to. So then I wouldn't know, of course. In the meantime, I'm gonna play a mage character for this challenge. But I'm gonna do like some things that are a bit unorthodox. The specialization is gonna be magic, because the skills we get are all related to magic, as you can see. But my attributes are going to be strength and endurance. This is a bit unorthodox, I guess, given that mage character usually go for like willpower and intelligence. But these two attributes will actually maximize the amount of hit points I get at the start of the game. And given that, you know, we have to reset if we die, I think this is a good idea. It's a new job. Before I was doing college. Oh, I see. Oh, so are you done with college then? Are you one of those people that used to watch me that, you know, was studying before and now, you know, have entered the wide world being like a fully fledged adult or whatever. You didn't say on Discord that you were live. I didn't? Let's see. Ross and all. Oh crap. I don't want to make it like an announcement to ping everyone, but I'll write it in just the general chat there. Oh, sorry that. Like tabbing out of Morrowind is always like a hassle. You never know if the game is gonna crash or whatever, or if you're gonna be able to like get your screen back or whatever. And what's happening here? I can't. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Like something will break if you tab out of Morrowind. Okay, let's see if I can get things going again. Like I'm clicking stuff. Hopefully you can hear it. Oh, now it works. This game is weird. Oh wait, I failed college. I think it was a couple of weeks after you started streaming, but I got a nice job afterwards. Oh, really? I mean, I want to say I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm also happy to hear that, given that you got a nice job afterwards. I mean, what is college good for in the long run, anyways? Weird. Hello there, Eno. Hello. Welcome, welcome. It's so great to see your name in the chat as well. Technically, I saw you yesterday because you were stupid on me as I was doing the test stream, dude. But welcome. Very happy to see you. But yeah, Evil Troy. Is there a story there with the college thing? Something you want to share? Like, I don't want to pry or anything. But I'm curious. All right, and in the meantime, let's discuss the skills that we're gonna use. So. As I said, we're playing a mage, so we're going with destruction as one of our major skills. This will allow us to deal damage early on. I'm actually only gonna use destruction magic for like the very early portion of the game. I'm gonna switch very rapidly to do mysticism. So mysticism will allow us to do a couple of things. Not only deal damage, but in the damage department, we're gonna get the ability to absorb health. That's very important. Welcome back and right into Morrowind. Yes! This is great. I agree. So, I was thinking, like, what game should I be playing if I get back into streaming? And I wanted to return to a classic. And I know that I keep returning to Morrowind with, like, different rule sets and reasons to play and whatnot. And, that could get a bit boring, I guess, but you know, given that I haven't been live for like years at this point, hopefully this game hasn't gotten stale. But I really wanted like a game that I am familiar with and know how to play, I guess. It's a bit of like a nostalgia trip, I guess. Now it was like college and me didn't mix well together. I see. Well, that's fair enough. I have a crap load of screenshots. My install got a bit more modded. Yeah, I saw your clip you sent in the chat earlier. The game looked really good. I think I recognized the mod used for the character models, because I'm pretty sure I've used the same character models in the past, but I'm not entirely sure. But I really like the used interface, especially when you like enter dialogues and stuff. You're doing YouTube vids. I'm currently doing a game reviews and in-game weapon reviews. Wait, what does that mean? In-game weapon reviews, revolving multi-battle weapons. Okay, that you know gives me like two ideas. Either you're like trying to review them from the from the perspective of like the realism or stuff, or maybe like you're reviewing them in terms of stats. But that depends on the game, I guess. Real-time dialogues, fully voiced, shaders, all the good stuff. Fully voiced. So that means someone has spent the time to just record all the lines, right? Man, that takes some commitment. All right, let's continue also with the creating this class so we can actually get going at some point. Illusion, alteration, and lastly, enchanting. I'm actually not gonna do any enchanting in this playthrough. However, the enchanting skill, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong here, the enchanting skill will make it so that magic items does not deplete as fast. So, for instance, if you have like a wand of fireball or whatever, you can cast more fireballs before the one needs to reset or whatever. A review about weapons. I go full into the stats, design, and sounds. And this review, Evil Troy, is this for like a specific video game, or you're like reviewing weapons like across gaming as a whole or whatever? And yeah, illusion alteration, very good utility schools that you can use. You're gonna be noticing this as we get going. And in the meantime, let's do some minor skills. These are skills that are good, but not quite as important. I'm gonna go with restoration, alchemy, and let's see if I remember. Because I have a build in mind, okay? I have a build in mind, but I don't remember everything in detail. I think, yeah. Shortblade and conjuration, there we go. Alright, also a skill system overhaul. Oh, really? You skill up your skill and at the same time as your attributes. It's so much better than the old leveling system. I will agree. The leveling system of Morrowind and Oblivion is so like unnecessarily complex and unintuitive. I mean, it's weird because the leveling system is something that I think has a lot of nostalgia associated with it, right? So when the guys are making the Skywind like mod overhaul, if I remember correctly, they were like touting the skill system, like we're going back to the RPG roots. So I get that perspective, but at the same time, like again, the system is so unintuitive. So I actually prefer the Skyrim way to do progression in this game, even though like some of the perks in Skyrim can be a bit like annoying and stuff, or not annoying, but like uninspiring perhaps. But like the system of progression is so much better in my opinion. And I missed a couple of messages there as I was ranting. Across multiple games. Okay, so I started about Doom Super Shotgun, and my latest was a weapon in Team Fortress 2. That sounds really interesting. And Evil Troy, does that mean like you are very knowledgeable when it comes to like firearms and stuff? Because I'm not, right? Because I as I figure it or think about it, you probably need like some like real world experience or whatnot, right? In order to like make a proper assessment if like the Super Shotgun is good or whatever. Or well, I guess that depends again if you're like comparing stats and stuff. And more tactical enemies, they don't shout at you until dead like morons. They even warn you to leave before attacking. Interesting. Yeah, the enemies in this game can be very much exploited. I'll give you that one. It sounds like you're playing a much better game than I am, you know. I also got a request of doing a weapon from Ratchet & Clank, which is an interesting one. Ratchet & Clank? What kind of weapons are in that game? Ratchet & Clank. That's the game, right, where you have like this furry looking like little guy and a robot guy like that hangs on his back or whatever, I think. Which tips the weapon, because they're crap loads. There are, yes. I know a lot about weapon knowledge, but I've barely shot a gun. Okay, and you made a review about Force and Nature. I have no idea what weapon that is. It's been a long while since I played TF2. It's a good game though. Okay, now I messed up again.
Very good. The letter that
but
preceded
that's
you
my
were
class,
born
by the
under
way.
a certain
We're done.
sign.
I guess I didn't really
And what
properly
would that
explain
be?
the minor skills that I'm using. I guess I can do that as we're just moving about.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers...
Oh, sorry, I tabbed out for a second. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. I should never tab out of this game, because that's just... yeah, that's just a disaster waiting to happen. And a mod that makes the locals even more racist, and xenophobic towards you, just to make things difficult. Wait, what does that mean in practice? So, like, if you're playing as an Argonian, you know, like, what does that mean? Like, are people just gonna not treat you as a person or whatever? I chose the lady as my sign because it gives me wait, what does this give you? Yeah, it will fortifies you. I thought this was something else other than personality, but whatever. I do want the endurance because we want hit points. Minor skills, restoration gives us healing magic, easy peasy. Alchemy allows us to get like mana potions and stuff, really good. Unarmored, as a mage, we're rarely using armor, right? We're using robes and stuff like that. However, the unarmored skill will make us a bit more, I guess, a bit tougher. Maybe we'll survive a hit. Probably not. Like, this skill is probably pretty much useless. Short blade and conjuration. I'm gonna not actually explain why I picked these two skills, because I'm only gonna use these two skills in one particular area in the game, and it's very important that I have some proficiency in these two skills. But we get to that point when we get there. Let's see what else. Animated Silt Strider traveling. Vendor refuses services after dark. Whatever. A lot of mods. A lot. That mod makes people start with 0 disposition and adds a lot of insulting dialogue. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so you can still play the game then as an Argonian or whatever.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your
but you know, you're starting off in a disadvantaged position. But if you have animated like Silt Strider traveling, does that mean that fast traveling for you playing modded is not instantaneous? Like you have to actually just sit there, I guess, and just, you know, ride the little thing. You can, won't be the easiest, but head or hey rather. Okay. Also, by the way, if there's like any noises or like audio things I could fix, please let me know, because I did my best yesterday trying to like prepare for the stream and stuff, but I'm not sure if I did a good job. You can choose between instant travel and scenic travel. Oh, okay, that's good, because yeah, I was thinking, like, if you're taking a Steel Strider from like, I don't know, well, say then into Balmora, I mean, all of a sudden you're like not saving time. Also, you might notice that like I'm doing a lot of things like kind of deliberately, like looting this entire area. Not that this is like particularly important, to be honest, but I have a very like set path. Like I have a build, I have a strategy that I intend to follow, which is why I'm doing things very deliberately. By the way, not even playing as a Dunmer gets you any love. The natives can tell you have an Imperial accent and give you shit for it. Wait, do you choose your accent when you create your character? Or okay, I get it probably. So, given, I guess in your game you're still starting on the prisoner ship, right? So I guess that would be a reason for you to have an Imperial accent. I mean, I guess that's good, because that means that the Dunmer race isn't gonna be like the most optimal start. Alright, so we're finally out and about and can actually play. Yeah, that's the lore explanation. Yes. Makes sense. Yeah, so we can finally play the game. This is awesome. And as I said, I have a plan. I'm gonna like try to explain as much as possible what I'm doing. So my overall goal here at the start of the game here in Seydanin is to get as much money as I possibly can, because I'm gonna need it to get my character started. Also, a benefit to picking a bunch of like magic skills as your major and minor skills is that you get a bunch of like free spells, as you can see here. That being said, I still like bought this spark spell because this allows me to like shoot enemies from a distance, which is really useful when playing on max difficulty. But yeah, I want to extract as much money as I possibly can out of this area. and I have like a few stops that I'm gonna visit to do so. But like the idea is to get out of Seydanin as quickly as possible, basically, and get going into Balmora, and you know, we can start the main story quests and actually finish this challenge. Okay, we have one guy off us there. I should be able to outrun everything. Yeah, I think we're good. It's also very good that that the combat music gets triggered as enemies chase you, so you get like a heads up. When I play like Morrowind, Oblivion and Skyrim, I tend to just crouch down like here and there just to get like the eye icon or whatever, like the sneaking icon, and that's a great way to make sure that no one is following you or whatever. Posted a couple of short videos in Discord showing the cinematic travel. It's both for striders and boats. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up, you know, and take a look at it like right now, because I'll have to wait here anyways in order to recharge my stamina. However, I will make a save, 2 saves even, just to make sure that the game doesn't crash or anything, because that would suck. Let's see. Oh, wait. Okay, I kind of wanted to show you guys what the Seal Strider thing. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll need to like play Morrowind in windowed mode or whatever. You know, the mods I should install for this game is like what's OpenMV version are you on? None. the thing I was trying to say right now was that I'm not playing any mods during the challenge, and that is very problematic because I'm gonna have to deal with these kind of situations where I try to do something and the game just crashes or whatever. But let's see what you posted here. Can you move as you're on the Seal Strider? Like, could you have like combat going on? Because that would be really cool. Oh, and the same things for boats. And there you go. You saw. Oh man, what are they called? Cliff Racer. You saw a Cliff Racer. Like, are they gonna attack you if you get close enough? I mean, that would be kind of rad. Combat, no, you just ride along. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I guess it's impressive enough that that you can ride. And I was saying this earlier. Like, for some reason, my settings are like completely reset every time I boot up Morrowind. Like my like keybinds and stuff. I don't know why, but every time I need to tab out or if the game crashes, I need to like reset everything, and that's gonna be super annoying. Could be like something to do with like the folder I'm oh crap. Oh, what did I do? I think this is the keybinds I want. Yeah, it could be like the folders I'm using, but I'm not sure. And of course, I need to make sure that we're playing on the maximum difficulty. Here we go. Yeah. Bro, wait, this is vanilla Morrowind. It is. It is. It very much is. And back in the day, holy smokes, wow. I'm impressed it's running decent. I mean, as I said, like it's very annoying to tab out and stuff, but yeah, like when you're in game like this, yeah, the game is actually running well. But yeah, I didn't actually play vanilla Morrowind back in the day, so I think I have played like some vanilla Morrowind like off stream, but I don't think I have done like a proper playthrough of it. But I wanted like the challenge to be like as authentic as possible or whatever. Like making like absolutely sure that I'm not using any like cheaty mods or whatever. Most of my hours are when I'm Morrowind. Oh, that's great. I assume you know, you played Morrowind like when it was new, or like new-ish at least. And I guess then you don't really have any other options. I can't, but OpenMV is honestly the best version it can be today. I can't recommend it enough. I agree. And also there's an enemy right here. That's why I'm sneaking. So this goes to the east to kill. Just striking backwards like this. I agree. Like playing with mods is definitely the way to do it. But again, I wanted a retro, like pure experience. I want to suffer. Like I want to suffer not because the game is difficult or whatever. I want to suffer because of the coding or whatever. Also, I forgot, how's life? Do you still have the same job? If I remember correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong, but when I stopped streaming way back when, it was at the same time as I started this job that I have right now. Like I'm pretty sure like that was the reason why I stopped. Also, give me a second. I'll let me look at the place. So to answer your question there, Evil, or Troy, I should say, Evil Troy. I still have the same job. Yes, I am a credit risk modeler. If that doesn't like mean anything to you, then think data scientist, and that's basically what I do. You still have the original box from 2002. Wait, is that like a collectible? Like, is that like worth money at this point? Because it's kind of old. That was the reason, yeah. Okay, so I did remember correctly. But yes, still have the same job. I have been working at this place for a couple of years now. Like 3+ years. No, 2. I don't remember. It should be like around 3 years. Well, as long as I haven't been streaming, that's how long I've been working at this place. I don't know, you should be. You can see it in Discord. Use the phone. Oh, that's good. That's good. The issue is that if I'm looking at stuff on the phone, I can't show you guys on stream, but it should probably be better to not like tempt the game to crash or whatever. But yeah, I see the box. It's in a very like good condition. It's safer than tabbing out of vanilla MV. Yeah, yes, exactly. Okay, I've been stalling a bit. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I have not opened this door. Like I've looted this entire dungeon except this door, because I know for a fact there's an enemy on the other side of this door. But this enemy it's not guaranteed what kind of enemy it's gonna be. If it is a ghost, I'm still using my phone for chat. When you're streaming or just in general? Like when you're watching and stuff. It's a good solution, I guess. I assume then, Evil Troy, that you don't have a second monitor, with your setup. But yeah, as I was saying, there's an enemy on the other side of this door. If it's a ghost, it's very good for us because we can kill it. If it's anything other than a ghost, we need to run, because we will get basically one-tapped by everything. So let's see what we have to deal with. Yeah, that's the skeleton. We run. And it didn't even aggro. Okay, that's good. That's good. Or did it? No, it didn't. Because we can't kill skeletons. The skeleton will reach us and just one-tap us when you're streaming. All right. I mean, it's a good solution. Okay, so why did I even go into that dungeon in the first place? There's an item there called the Mentor's Ring, which is really good. It fortifies your intelligence and willpower by 10, and it's worth 8,000 gold. So it's a great item to have. Like, preferably, it's an item I want to use like for this entire run. But in a pinch, it can be sold for some cash. Okay. But I'm not gonna tempt fate and deal with that skeleton, because again, we're gonna die if we try to fight. We're very weak at the moment. So yeah, we can always return later when we're a bit stronger. Because as I said, like, man, I forgot about that. Like the not the fact that he's falling from the sky, but the voice line. Only have one screen, but I was thinking of getting another and do multi-streaming. A phone can only show one chat, so I need a monitor to see multiple chats. That's true. That's true. So I assume then you're streaming to like YouTube perhaps, or maybe even Kick or something? TikTok? By the way, these ingredients that I'm looting, I don't really need them. I'm just looting things that are in my general vicinity. But yeah, that wizard guy, he has these items called Scroll of Icarian Flight. This is a very weird item for multiple reasons. Like, I don't think there's like any item in the game that fortifies acrobatics by this much to start off with. But the fact that you get this item like at the start of the game is kind of baffling to me. Because when you're new to this game, you have no idea what you're doing, right? You're playing Morrowind, you're just having a good time, vibing. And then you're like, huh, what does this do? And you just try to activate it or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you just get flinged across the world. And that's your first experience playing Morrowind, right? Can this guy... Okay, thank you, guard, thank you. I want to do Twitch and YouTube to start with and see where that goes. That's probably a good idea. Cast a wide net or whatever. Thank you, guard, thank you. This game is designed to be broken. It's not level to your character. Things are set in stone. True. That is very true. Well,
Outlander, what do
to
you
an
want?
extent, I guess. Because I know that...
You want something, friend?
that like these brain netches, I think they're called. They are not actually spawning to this world at this level. But as you level up, you're gonna see these brain netches all over the place. But yes, overall things are set in stone. And that is something I really like about Morrowind, actually, compared to Oblivion and Skyrim. Oblivion and Skyrim, those games, the world levels with you, which makes it so that it's super annoying to...
Outlander.
Not annoying. It's super unrewarding to level up, because it doesn't feel like you're gaining any power over anything. You're just keeping up with the world or whatever. But in this game, like if I decided to go like here to the Red Mountain, the end game area of the game, I will find like end game enemies. And they will kill me. Like, they will not make life easy for me. And like, regardless when I go there. And that's great. I love that fact. I love the fact that you have something in the world right now that I can't really beat. I need to work to get up there. And then I have like... And then when I beat the place, I feel like I have accomplished something. Like in Skyrim, the annoying thing is that if you like clear out a dungeon with bandits and stuff, that feels great, that's cool and all, but then you'll go back to the same dungeon like a couple of like in-game days later, and it has and all the enemies have like respawned but like leveled to your character, and I feel like that's kind of cheapens the achievement a bit. Let's see here. There is a tree stump somewhere around here. Oh, there we go. I did remember that there was a tree stump with some items. Also, let me tell you guys what I'm doing at the moment. I've just accepted a quest from the Nord inside the merchant house over there. And he basically told me that Fargoth, the boss mayor in this town, hello there. He's like, he owes him money basically, I think. It's been a while since I've actually read the quest dialogue. But he wants us to get the gold from Fargoth, and in order to do that, we need to find Fargoth's hiding place where he has stashed the gold. I know for a fact that it's that tree stump over there, but I can't interact with it until I see Fargoth do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait here for like 7 hours, And now we can see a Fargoth over here sneaking around, and that tells us that he will eventually go to his hiding place. And once we've seen him do that, we can go to his stash, we can take the gold. We're not gonna complete the quest. We're gonna leave this place. We're gonna leave Satanin. In Morrowind, when you start, you move slow and you have to take striders. Yes. In the end game, you can run on the air. Yes. Yes. And that's really fun. I really like that part about Morrowind. I mean, you basically get the same in Oblivion and Skyrim with fast travel. Like, effectively the same, right? Just darting over the world with like your incredible levitation and speed enchantments in Morrowind is sort of the same as just fast traveling in Skyrim. But in Morrowind you have to kind of like work for it, right? It's not given to you for free. And that's great. But at the same time, I do also like fast travel because it makes things a lot quicker. And like at the end of the day, like it's basically the same thing. That is, you know, moving quickly over the world. But yeah, Morrowind is a very good game. I think it holds up very well if you can accept the fact that the game is going to be very, very slow at the beginning. But again, this game is super rewarding. It is super rewarding in a way that I don't think Oblivion and Skyrim has sufficiently recaptured. That being said, of course, Skyrim and Oblivion both have their upsides, I guess, to this game. Oh man, I think that's a bot. Eno, I'm not sure if you're like how you're watching at the moment, but if there are any bots, can you like ban them? Because again, I don't want to tab out of the game. Alright, but in the meantime, let's take the Silt Strider and head to
special trip.
Balmora. 1 sec. Awesome, yeah. No worries. And if you're not able to like ban people or whatever, then I'll do it. It's all good. Where is it? That is a bot, yeah. Bots are still a thing. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. Well, at least we have some like real people in the chat. That makes me really, really happy. Thank you so much, you know. Thank you. All right, but now we're done with the first area, Seydanin, and we have now taken a Silt Strider to this town, Balmora. In this town, we can start the main story quest by delivering a package that we got from the prison ship to this guy, Chaos Crusaders. By the way, the story of this game, I'm gonna try to like retell it as much as I can. Like, I'm not gonna like read dialogues and stuff, because this is something we've all done before, or at least I have. But again, I'm gonna like retell the story as much as I remember it. But yeah, so the start of the game, you're a prisoner belonging to the Imperials. You've been sent here to this island, Vardenfell, in Morrowind, for a reason you're not really aware of. But you get told that you have a package to carry to this guy right here, Chaos Crusaders. And this guy is like, okay, I have some more orders for you, some more work for you. And you're not really sure why you're doing things for Chaos Crusaders at the start, but things are getting a bit more clearer as the game progresses.
A pleasure to meet.
What happens now is that he basically tells us to familiarize ourselves with the locals, which is the game's way of saying do some side quests, level up a bit, and then come here and do the main story. I am gonna follow his advice, sort of, but I'm still gonna activate his first quest here, so that we can at least get the main story quest started. But very soon, I'm actually gonna take a detour and do something else entirely. You'll see soon. So, like, one of the first thing I wanna fix is the movement speed. We've been talking about it, right? At the end of Morrowind, you're walking on air, as Ina put it. And I want to get to that point as soon as possible. Because that's gonna save us a lot of time. There we go. Wait. But first,
May I help you?
let's actually do some... Cool. Do some checking here at the Fighters Guild. So I'm gonna join both the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild just to get access to their services. Like that's literally it. So in the Fighters Guild you get access to trainers and you get access to the supply chest which contain like potions and stuff. It is actually a lot of supplies to get like early on in the game. 10 restore health or cheap restore health, a bunch of arrows or bolts, and some like repair hammers. It's actually more than I would expect from like a general RPG. But this is the first guy that Chaos Crusaders sends you to talk to, Haspath, and he has some information for us, but he wants us to do a little favor for him before he can actually tell us about what's going on.
Greetings.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna do his little quests here, but I'm just gonna save that for later. I think the game just crashed. No, it didn't. Awesome. But at least I got to the Fighters Guild. I was able to sign up to the guild and get their stuff, and I can move on. And you might be noticing that I am moving slower now than I did before, and that's because like the closer you are to your like encumbrance limit, the slower you move, and you can see it right here. I can carry as much as 250 units of stuff, and I'm very much getting close to that limit. But that's not even it.
Is there something I can do for you?
Wait, I did join. Yes. I don't want to be stealing. There we go. So yeah, I'm carrying a lot of stuff right now. Also, don't forget, stamina affects everything you do. That is very true. At the moment, my stamina bar or fatigue bar right here is completely empty. This means that I'm just gonna fail casting spells. I'm gonna fail hitting stuff in melee, shooting it, like everything I do. Like it's gonna suck. So before I get into combat, I want to make sure that I actually regenerate my stamina. Luckily, it does so automatically in this game, unlike Magicka, which is not regenerating. Sounds like Dark Souls. Dark Souls, yeah. In a very similar vein, if your stamina is at 0 in Dark Souls, you're not doing anything, okay? You're not even blocking. At least in this game, you have the option to attempt an action, but I guess you're just gonna fail. I'm gonna buy a spell from this orc wizard here that gives me resist magicka, and with this spell I get access to the resist magicka effect, and with this effect I can create any spell that I want, that utilizes this effect, and I can create something else entirely. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a spell that gives me 100% resistance to magicka for 1 second. Like for 1 second, I'm gonna be immortal against mages. But only for 1 second. Immortal. It costs a bit of money to craft spells.
Hello, Outlander.
I'm pretty sure Ina knows exactly what I'm planning of doing. But being completely immune to magic for 1 second is actually very, very important. I mean, not important, but useful.
Wishes to you.
May I help you?
That makes me wonder, Evil Troy, have you played Morrowind before? Given your question, or rather your comment there about Dark Souls, I get the feeling that you maybe haven't played Morrowind. And if so, I am very happy to like.
Greetings.
Again, like explain what I'm doing. I'm already explaining what I'm doing, but to do so in more detail, I guess.
Fight well.
Because right now I'm just doing a bunch of actions, I guess, that doesn't really make sense. I've already like stopped doing the main story quest and just doing random stuff. Like getting this spell that makes me completely immune to magic. I'm here in this manor with a bunch of orcs and this like demon looking guy. This happens to be the best merchant in the game, which is why I haven't sold anything except, well... Oh, he doesn't buy clothing. Yeah, I need to remember that. Right, so... This isn't the best merchant. It isn't? Wait, is there a better merchant than Creeper? Okay, if I remember correctly, I need exquisite clothes. Yeah, so I can. I never play Morrowind. I always want to do an Elder Scrolls marathon. Evil Troy. Hopefully, this will inspire you to do it. Like this series of streams. Because I completely recommend you doing it. Because the Elder Scrolls are really fun games to play. You forgot about the other ones, the one with 10k gold? Wait, what? Is there a merchant with 10k gold? Let's see. What can we sell? Should I keep fatigue potions? I think I will. I can sell the sheep potions and keep my standard potions. He doesn't want any alchemist stuff, that's fine. I don't need any of the scrolls. I don't think I need any of the books. Okay, he doesn't buy any books either. I don't need lockpick. Okay, he doesn't buy lockpicks. Here I am saying that this is the best merchant in the game, and he doesn't even buy anything. Let's see. Soul gems. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of a bunch of crap, basically. Yeah. 2,000 gold, almost. Interesting. Well, I can guide you to him if you can reach Vivek. I'm actually gonna go to Vivek fairly soon. And Vivek is... Let's put on some clothes on this guy. Yeah, that's on the agenda. And then we can find a better merchant, apparently, than Creeper. Oh, wait, I'm going in the wrong direction. Let's see here. I want to go... Where do I want to go? I want to go here. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. No, wait. Before I do that, let's actually go to this other merchant right here. Because I know that for a fact that this guy like buy clothing and stuff. Yeah. Let's keep the robe on for now. I'm not gonna need it for long. Yeah, and these are a bunch of like alchemy supplies that I picked out in the wild and stuff. Don't need that. Don't need books either. I don't need lockpicks, but he doesn't want to buy them from me. I can haggle. I know that's a mechanic in the game, but let's not worry about that. Okay, so right now, all I have is a bunch of potions, paper apparently, and a bunch of gold, and this robe. This is good enough for now.
Go ahead.
From Vivek Foreign Quarters, stand on the north edge of the building and face east. You'll find the merchant just by walking straight. You'll reach it as soon as you go past what that is.
Hello.
Swing may be required. And
help,
Lucius!
but,
It's
I'll
been
try.
an eternity! Hello, Seaman! Hello, Lucius! You dashing, delightful person! It's been an eternity, I agree, Lucius. Hello and welcome. Wait, I'm a bit lost. Lucius, do you know the way? Okay, I want to get to a very particular NPC. Is this the right way? I'm gonna Lucius the Eternal. Now that's a Warhammer reference. The list of D words was short, it seems. Yeah, But you have to give this to me, Lucius. The fact that I remembered that we used to do this, right? That you know, give me some points for that, at least. Exactly. Good to know that you remember my letter gimmick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Whoa. We run. Okay, am I dead? Am I dead? No! I think I might be dead. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? This is not part of the plan. This is not part of the plan at all. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, this is really bad. I think I did not go in the right direction. Oh, this is terrible. No! Okay. Well, that's a reset, y'all. That's a reset. Eno was saying earlier that this game does not, you know, is static. You know, the enemies are what they are and stuff. And here we go. Here we go. Vivek is very much so. Don't know what you're doing up there. Not me neither. You know, me neither. Let's do a reset.
Stand up.
I'll just very
go.
quickly go through
You were
the
dreaming.
steps with the
What's your name?
character creating and class and stuff. And hopefully we'll get back to Caldera very soon.
Not even last night's storm could wake.
But I think
heard them say
I
we
know
reached
that that's not the
Morrowind.
right path to
I'm
to
sure
go.
they'll let
So
us go.
what I wanted to do, right there,
Quiet.
was
comes
that
the
I
dawn.
wanted to go to
This
the
is
lady
where
with the
you
boost
get
of
off.
blinding speed.
Come with me.
Didn't you save on exiting the office? Maybe an autosave? Okay, the autosave is... I didn't do a hard save. Maybe I should actually do a hard save, like outside of the office. That lady was on the path to Narmuk. Okay. Well, it's been a while since I played this game, so I don't remember everything. But now we know that this game can be dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, you
finally
can die
arrived,
very
but
quickly.
Our records don't
I'm
show
actually
who
surprised
won.
that I survived one hit there.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up
Oh,
to the office and they'll
here, I'll do
finish
it
your
for you.
release.
Hello, you delicious, dastardly, dashing, dapper, dreamy, deranged. Ooh, deranged, I like that. Dazzling, delightful demon. Okay, Lucius.
Yes.
Now
we've
you're
been
just
expecting you. You'll have to be
styling,
reported
okay?
before
You're just,
officially released.
I don't know,
There are
bragging.
a few ways we can do this, and the choice
You have a
is
way with
yours.
words, okay? I'll give that to you. Diva. But Lucius, how have you been? How have you been? How are you? Let's see here. But because what I really like about those adjectives there, Lucius, is that some of them are a bit spicy. Like demon. Is that something you want to be called? I mean, I respect it. Alright, so let's just recreate the same character that we had before. Let's see here. Mysticism? Yeah, there we go. Short blade. Conjuration. Alchemy. Restoration. And unarmored. There we go.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign.
Well, if there's anyone
And what
new to
would
the
that
stream,
be?
you got here just in time for the first reset.
Interesting.
All right. Among
Now,
other
before
things,
I
I've been
stamp
obsessed
these
with
papers,
Rubik
make sure this
cubes of
information
all
is
shapes.
correct.
When you say obsessed, does that mean like competing and stuff? Because I know there's like a big community that, you know, actually competes with solving Rubik's Cube quickly,
Get your release fee.
like either in terms of time or in terms of moves.
Continue
And that
to
is
the
really
next
fascinating
building
to
and
me.
talk to Celisgrad.
You have been missed, dear friend. Good to see you return. And Lucius, you have been missed as well. And thank you so much for your kind words. As I said, I remember a lot of you, most of you, I think. And I do remember the wordplay we used to do. Or still do, I guess, because you just did it. I mean, I stopped counting after the 30 twist puzzle I bought. It's on time. My best is 32 each seconds. Okay, so yeah, so you're doing the thing. Not world record. I'm too old for that. Fair enough. I mean, I guess like the world record in solving the Rubik's Cube is like sub 10 seconds, I guess. Like probably even sub 5. And Lucius, if you're still around, have you played Morrowind before? I'm impressed if you remember me, because I never really was active in your Discord server, unlike others. But you were active in chat. And I mean, I'm not that active in the Discord server either, to be honest. And you had this very unique way of introducing yourself, let's just say. But yeah, as I said, I think I remember like most of the old viewers or whatever. Because I've been thinking about coming back to streaming like for a while.
I'll try.
Like this wasn't. I mean, I guess this was a fluke or like just a spontaneous decision to go back to streaming, but it's something I've still have thought about for a while. So it's not like I've forgotten any of you guys, or I say that, but maybe I've forgotten someone. Hopefully not, of course. I got a Rubik's Cube from 2x2 to 9x9. 9x9. That probably takes a while to solve, right? Past that, they got a bit expensive, so I focus on new shapes. Okay, I don't know that word. Cubes? Polaris cubes? What are these words? Megaminx? Octahedrons, etc. I don't know what any of those things are, but I assume they are puzzles that you rotate. I've never even really seen gameplay of this game outside of images, so no clue what's going on. I see. Oh, that's an annoying rat right there. But I assume you have seen and played Skyrim, right? Okay, that rat is a bit annoying. Because I want to get to that corpse to loot it. I can't actually describe something was going on without triggering some TOS. Wait, is something attacking me? Yes. I mean, I guess I can just go for the corpse right now. Okay, shield. Okay, I think we're good. Seen, yes, but not too much. Played, no. I will do my best to explain what's going on. Okay, so monsters attack you, and if they hit you, you lose health and you die. We don't want to die because this is a hardcore playthrough. But I still wanted to loot that corpse because he had a bunch of gold on him, and gold is really what I want. And there's a lot of like annoying enemies in the way. Oh, I assume also like if I go into this door right here, the rat's gonna be camping the door. Yeah, maybe this isn't like the smartest decision. Okay, but what are we doing? We're playing Morrowind. We have created our character. This is a very magic focused character. We're gonna be casting spells and stuff. And right here in Sedanin, I want to find as much gold as possible, or stuff I can sell for gold. And right now I'm just chilling for a second, because you see the green bar I have in the bottom left there? That is actually my fatigue bar or stamina bar. And we were actually discussing this a bit earlier. Whenever that bar is well, empty or low, I guess, then your actions that you do in this game has a chance of failing, such as hitting enemies with weapons or casting spells. So, and I know there's an enemy behind this door, so I want to recharge my stamina before I actually go and fight it. Because in this dungeon, there are 2 enemies. And if I'm able to kill them both, here is one of them. If I'm able to kill them both, I will get a very good item called the Mentis Ring, which has great stats. It's not crucial for the playthrough, but it's an item I always get basically. This is very good. Good, but not crucial. However, I do not know the enemy that's behind this door, and I can't kill anything except ghosts, because I'm very weak at the moment. So if there's a skeleton, or even worse, like a what are they called? Like a bone golem? Maybe? Corpse golem? I don't know. Then I'm just gonna run. So I'm just gonna wait for a second here for my stamina. And again, if I see anything that's not a ghost, I'm running. Yeah, I'm running. And speaking of running, this is the movement speed that you start off with in this game. Like, I'm not walking right now. This is like max running speed at the moment. Okay, there should be a rat, yes. Okay, luckily the rat does not kill you in one hit, because that would have been bad. I'm a bit worried though. As I said, I'm not very fast. And if I'm strafing like this, I'm able to move just a bit faster. Oh. Okay, I was sliding down the hill there. I could have taken fall damage. That wouldn't have been good. Alright, so we didn't get the ring. But there are a lot of other places where you can get gold from here in Sedanin. One of these places is this guy right here. This is the welcoming party to Morrowind. The wizard falling from the sky. And the scrolls that he uses to fly can be sold for some gold, which is why I'm here. Not to save him, of course, just to get this stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna retrace the steps that I took before I died to that horrible, horrible creature outside of Caldera. So what I need to do now is go back to Sedanin, take a quest to get Fargot's stash of gold, and with that we are done with this starting area, Sedanin, and we can head over to Balmora. And after that we're gonna head to Caldera. And thank you, God, for helping me with this stupid rat. And if we're able to get much further from Caldera, we will be able to get our personal best in this challenge. Because yeah, we've already died once. So the guy I want to talk to is inside this building right here. He is a Nord. I think he's like some sort of mafia kind of guy.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Like I said it before, I haven't really like properly read the quest dialogue, except like the first time I actually did this. But as soon as you get this guy's quest, then you can start following another guy in town, this guy right here. Well, during nighttime. And he will show us his personal stash of gold. So I'm just gonna head up to this little thing and wait so that Fargot starts sneaking around. I wonder how many times I'm actually gonna die doing this challenge. Like in theory, like if my strategy, or rather if my build gets online, then I think I'm good basically. I'm not gonna be invincible by any means, but I will definitely have the tools that I need at my disposal to handle any threat. And I better, because otherwise this challenge is gonna take a long time to complete. But the build I'm going for is very cheesy. But I still need to get going first. Okay, well, let's wait until nighttime, and we should see Fargoth sneaking around. Yeah, there we go. And we can just chill for a second, and Fargoth will eventually show us his stash of gold. So, anyone in chat that has played Morrowind before, on the maximum difficulty, have you tried playing anything other than a mage? Because to me that seems really hard, almost impossibly hard. And the reason why I say that is because in this game, whenever you do an action, right, you never have a 100% chance of succeeding, and that includes hitting things with a sword. Yeah, we discussed this a bit before. And in my experience, you tend to miss a lot when hitting stuff with weapons, as opposed to spells. And not only that, like if you're like fighting enemies with like a sword or a hammer or something, you need to be like close to them. And well, that's very dangerous, right? So I wonder what the strategy is. Oh, come on. Fire Magicka regen mod. Well, that makes it so that this game plays similar to Oblivion and Skyrim, right? I'm not sure if I like that, actually. I kind of like the fact that this game doesn't allow you to regenerate magicka. It kind of makes it unique. I mean, I guess it's a bit annoying that you can't cast spells when you want it, when you want to. But then you have to like strategize around that. And you don't really do that in games anymore. Like usually there is magicka regeneration, but it's probably for good reasons, right? Like people or game developers have figured out like magicka regeneration or like mana regeneration. That's probably a good thing to have. I know I've thought about it long and hard. Decided it's kosher. All right. It's not like overriding the dice system. That is fair. That is fair. And I absolutely see the benefits. Like the quality of life improvements is insane. But I think for me personally, I think it would take away something from Morrowind. At least for me. No. But as I say that, like it's just magicka, and I mean fatigue is regenerating, so why not magicka? But I guess I like the uniqueness. Okay, so we're done with the Seydanin. We have taken all the gold we can find, all the valuables that are reasonably easy to get, and with that we took the Silt Strider, the big bug-looking thing, to this town, Balmora, and here we can get started with the main quest. Talking to Chaos Crusaders over here. Yes, hello. Yes, yeah, yes. Package. Yes, very good. Orders. Yes, very good. Cool. And with this quest, we will start investigating an organization called the Sixth House, and they are a bunch of shady people doing shady stuff. But in order to start this investigation, we need to report to some of Chaos Crusaders' informants. And that's the start of the story in Morrowind. But I'm gonna skip for now. But we'll get back to it, of course. Less painful than hauling around 20 restore mana potions. True. I mean, you are right in that hauling mana potions is how you combat the fact that your magicka regeneration is not regenerating. And we're joining the Fighter Guild real quick to get access to their trainers and this chest of supplies. And the first informant in the main story is here in this building. Right over here. And Okay, I
Do you
did
want
not.
something from me?
I didn't finish his dialogue or whatever. I can always come back later and finish his dialogue. All right, so Case Crusaders wanted me to, I guess, talk to him again or something before actually starting his quest, but it doesn't matter. I'll just have to remember, like, when I actually start doing the main quest properly, I'll have to go back to Case Crusaders and actually get it going. In the meantime, let's go back to Caldera and see if we can actually survive our encounter with that town. So here we have joined both the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. There's basically no reason not to. Joining these organizations gives you a bunch of trainers and merchants and a lot of useful stuff. And again, there's like no downsides. And right here, I'm gonna create a spell called Immortal, where I'm gonna make sure that I can be 100% resistant to Magicka. 1 second. Hello, it's been a while. Zeros. Hello, it has. Thank you so much for tuning in. How you been? How you been? It's great to see you. Or see your name in chat at the very least. Oh, one of the benefits of the Mages Guild is that you can teleport between Mages Guild in different towns. This is how we got to Caldera in the first place. Zeros, I've just gotten back to the place, to my personal best in this challenge. We actually kind of, you know, died. But hopefully we can actually make some actual progress now. So here in Caldera, I want to do a couple things. I want to sell my stuff, and I'm gonna do it here in what I thought was the best merchant in the game, but apparently it's not the case. There's a merchant with 10,000 gold. This guy has 5,000 gold. And yes, it's a demon-looking guy. But I'm actually not sure why it's a demon, or scamp as it's called. But I'm not gonna question it. As long as he's buying my stuff for full price, then I'm good. I think that's good. I'm surprised you didn't know about the other merchant. Didn't I ever point you to him? I'm trying to think. But I don't think so, because if I did know about a better merchant, wouldn't I have been going to that merchant? Because I know that during my first playthrough of this game, I also went to Creeper to sell stuff. And I'm doing good. And nostalgia to my earlier school years is flooding back because of this stream. Oh man, that's great to hear. I am playing this particular game because of nostalgia as well. This was the first game I streamed when I started streaming back in the day. But yeah, I mentioned it in the Discord, but it's kind of surreal how much time has passed, right? Okay, so that's where I went last time. Let's not take that path. And Narmok, I'm not entirely sure where that is, but there's only 2 exits out of Caldera, so this is probably right. But what are you doing now, Zeros?
Greetings.
Are you still in school? Because you mentioned earlier school year specifically. Okay, so enemies and monsters are outside these city walls. Let's be a bit careful. I mean, I think we should. I see you, Cliffy. I see you. In theory, we should be good if we're on the right path. I've never stopped playing, and I still have nostalgia. Narmok is somewhere around the west coast, left of Balmora. So yeah, I'm probably on the right path then, because I'm going northwest. I'm continuing school and going to university in a year. Oh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. Have you decided what you're gonna study there, Zeros? But also, to your point, you still have no standard for this game. True. But you have also modded this game to hell, right? So, good, stay in school. I agree. Well, I'll say this: if you really like want to try university, then you absolutely should. But if you know for a fact that, I guess, like school life isn't for you, then I would like completely understand like wanting to get out of like academia and that kind of system. But if there's a chance that university is for you, then absolutely like try it out. I definitely agree with that statement. Probably IT security. Ooh, interesting. IT security. Does that mean you're gonna be able to hack and stuff? do you enjoy having hair? I suspect that Eno has some life knowledge in store for you, Zeros. Oh, that's a funny comment right there. Okay, so I know that we're on the right track here, because this person right here in the distance, hopefully you can see her, she has some shiny boots on her. I want these boots, because these boots will allow us to run very, very fast. Yeah, my hair, yes, my beard and my beard and stuff, not so much. Can you like get a certain kind of stress that only targets your beard? That would be a first. So this woman, and also the reason why I'm not attacking, because I'm waiting for my stamina to regenerate. That's very important. However, I guess it's not that important when finding this woman, because she's gonna be very, very fast, but she's gonna be completely, well, this is not my intended way of beating this girl, but oh, here we go. Because let me also just pop a magic potion real quick. So she's really fast, but she's completely unable to hit me. Isn't that a bit strange? Huh? What's that all about, I wonder? Too bad, beers don't fall because of stress. Could you maybe just do the quest and escort her? Might be safer. Nah. So I mean, that is the intended way to get the item that I'm looking for, that Ina suggested. So you can just go up to her, talk to her, and she'll give you a quest to escort her to a town, basically. But the fact that she can't actually hit me makes it so that I prefer to just kill her to get the stuff I want. So this is the item that she was wearing. The boots of blinding speed. This is probably one of, if not the most like recognizable item in this game. Well, I might be exaggerating, but it is very well known. And I was very, I guess, surprised when I first got my hands on this item back in the day when I played this game for the first time. So what these items do, is that they fortify your speed attribute by 200 points, and that's a lot. That's made, you start with about like between 30 and 50 speed, I think, in this game. So this is like a 400% increase. Like that's insane. But the downside of this item is that these boots will blind you. You will be completely blind, and this is why she couldn't hit me, I think. Because yeah, she's wearing these weird-ass boots out in the middle of nowhere with her viper axe here, and yeah, just hanging around, I guess. However, it's a very good starter item, yeah, even mid-game. Myself, I enchanted a pair of water-walking flip-flops from my endgame wizard. Yeah, I assume, like, with the, like, proper enchantments, you can get craft way better gear. But I agree with you there, as a starting item is really good. Now, the blinding effect can actually be dealt with. So if I'm using this spell here that I just created that gives me resist magicka 100% on self for 1 second. Let's see, did I get it? Yes, I did. Now I have, if you add these effects together, you can see here, resist magicka. So I have 50% from my racial ability for being a Breton and 100% for being for this immortal effect that I just put on me. This makes it so that I completely ignore the negative effects of this item. So now I can run really fast and without being blind. And to show you, this is how fast I run now. And in comparison to how fast I was like before these boots, this is a huge upgrade. But I will be even faster in a few moments. Well, not that much faster, because I was thinking about when I'm at low encumbrance, I move a bit faster as well. That being said, now we're gonna do something a bit scary that is unavoidable. I'm gonna click the T button and I'm gonna rest. Why am I resting? You see, I have it on good authority that an assassin is hunting me. A Dark Brotherhood assassin, in fact. And this guy is very, very dangerous. And this guy will never stop hunting me throughout this game and can spawn when I rest or, well, wait or rest, I guess. I want to get rid of him as soon as possible, but I need to spawn him at least once in order to be able to get rid of him. And now, when I have these boots, I'm able to kite basically everything in this game, including this guy. So this is the perfect opportunity to wait until he spawns. Okay, he didn't spawn that time, so let's wait for like a couple of hours and see if he spawns. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, let's perhaps wait until daytime if we can. Okay. So we got interrupted during our wait. However, it's just one of these guys. Cool. All right, let's try again. I mean, you'll know when we see him. Let's rest for 4 hours.
There is no escape.
Okay. You see here the text box. You awaken by a loud noise. This guy is behind me right now. Okay, and I have paused the game to just assess the situation. This guy can spawn with ranged weapons, like a throwing shuriken or something. And if he hits me with this shuriken, I will immediately die. So hopefully that's not the case. So I'm just gonna unpause now, run straight ahead, and hopefully he won't get to me. Perfect. And he doesn't seem to have any... Don't get stuck on stuff. Oh, there we go. Man! This tree stump, these tree roots, I should say, almost killed me. The assassin is dead, and we have his stuff. Everyone, the first like really dangerous enemy has been defeated. I guess I didn't comment about this guy. This is another quest giver. I think there's like 3 Nords in this game that are naked, just standing around in the world. And if I remember correctly, they're all related to like a witch or something, or someone who has, you know, put on a curse on them or something. I'm not gonna do that quest because I'm just interested in the main story. But yeah, now that we have defeated the assassin and we have the boots of blinding speed, we are well on our way to get very, very strong. This is wrong house. The first thing I'm gonna do real quick is that I'm gonna go and sell the gear that the assassin got. It can actually be sold for quite a lot. This could actually also be considered to be a bit exploity, I guess. Because you only get this assassin to chase you if you have a DLC installed. So in a sense, this is not vanilla Morrowind. Given that, again, I have DLCs, but whatever. Like, getting gold in this game is not that big of difficult. Cool. I think we are. Yeah, we have 6,066 gold to our name, and it's time to go on a shopping spree. So after I'm done with the shopping for stuff, my build is basically gonna be more or less online, and we can actually start playing the game properly. So yeah, a bunch of like doing side content in order to get our character going. But as soon as our character is done, there's nothing stopping us. It's the way Todd intended. Our Lord and Savior Todd. Now here's the thing. There's a bunch of spell effects that I want and spells, but I don't remember exactly where all the spell merchants are, or rather I don't remember which merchant has which spell.
What is it, friend?
I also want some alchemy supplies, which you can get from here. Here we go. Bam, boop. I guess I can just loot everything and just so 6,000 gold is a lot. Like we can get a lot of stuff with this gold. But it's not gonna be enough for the entire game. But it's gonna do wonders for now. Recall, that's a spell I want. Charm, that's a spell I want. It just works. True that. I don't want that spell. Okay, I think we got everything from this guy. You don't have any spells to sell. All right, let's head to Vivek. All right, now's the time to get to the good
ahead.
wizard. That's a weird thing to have. I've never noticed this before. It looks like a spider on on her robe there. Sorry, I was a bit distracted there. Wait, you know what? Let's not go to Vivek right now. Let's go to Balmora just for a second. I can buy some more spells here. I'm gonna go to Vivek very soon. Let's just see if there's any spells that I want here.
How does the day greet you, friend?
Let's see. So I'm looking for a levitation spell, an invisibility spell. Okay, levitate, that's good. I know there was an invisibility spell. Oh, and this open door spell, that's also very useful. Water breathing, I don't think I'll need that. Okay, I think I got everything from this guy. How about you? I wonder if it's good to have like cure poison. I don't think so. So what can I buy it? Okay, the reason why I went here to Balmora is because I know there's a spell merchant in the temple that I think sell the spell Unseeing Intervention, which is a teleportation spell. There are two kinds of intervention spells: Unseeing Intervention and Divine Intervention. And what they do is that they teleport you to the closest tribunal temple or like imperial chapel. And sometimes that's very useful to get out of like a tricky spot or just to travel around. Okay, I don't remember the layout exactly. That's why I'm a bit lost. Latino Lalu. Is that the guy I'm looking for? Oh, here we have Mark. That's good. Or why did you write his name? Oh, here we go. Yes, Omsive Intervention. Yes, that's the guy. That's the guy. Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's see. Do you have anything else I would want? No. Okay. Right. With the Omsive Intervention spell, I can go to Vivek using the Mage Circle teleportation network. And once I've done that, I can use the Omsive Intervention to get to the closest temple in Vivek. And that just happens to be exactly where I want to go. So let's just retrace our steps here for a second and
What
talk
can
to
I do
her
for you,
and travel
friend?
to Vivek, the Guild of Mages, and use Omsive Intervention. And we are here. This is like the most important temple in the game when it comes to like tribunal temples. Because in this city, Vivek, one of the 3 gods of the tribunal lives, who happens to be called Vivek. So yes, the city is named... I assume the city is named after the guy, or the god, and not the other way around. He's a prick. He's a character. Yeah. I understand why you would describe him as such. But I'm not sure if he's the worst. So, the gods that the Dunmer worship are the tribunal. That implies there are 3 gods. Vivek is one of them. The other ones are Sothasil and... I think that's his name? And Almalexia. And Almalexia could be a bit more of a douche. Now, why did I want to go here, to Vivek? To this temple? Well, all 3 of them are. They never made their choice. They made their choice when they killed Nerevar. That's fair. That is fair. You see, when you have a potion in this game with the effect of levitation, and you offer this particular potion to this particular shrine, you get a blessing. The grace of daring, thank you for your daring, Lord Vivek. I should not shun risk nor hide behind the mask of cautious counsel, for fortune favors the bold. What is this blessing? I can fly. I literally have the ability to fly. So this blessing gives you the effect levitation with 100% magnitude, or whatever it's called. Which means that this is like the best levitation effect in the game. And not only that, it lasts for 24 in-game hours. So this is how I'm gonna travel for at this point. And not only that, you remember that I wanted to get rid of some assassins, right? Well, in order to get rid of the assassins, I need to talk to this guy, and I also need to make sure that I like really go through his dialogue, because I'm not entirely sure which exact like dialogue option makes it so that the assassins stop chasing me. So I'm just gonna go through them all, just being very thorough here. Creative mode enabled. Yes, that's exactly it. You know, Zeros, that's the end goal of my character. I want to play Morrowind as if I'm playing creative mode in Minecraft. That's the power level I want to get to, okay? All right. Okay, but now that we're here, let's see. There's still a bunch, not a bunch, but a few more spells that I want to get. I know that there's a Imperial Shrine here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, or Imperial Chapel.
Anything I can do for you?
Yes, you can sell me spells. Okay, not you, apparently. Let's see. So I'm looking for the spell Divine Intervention. It does the same as the Omsive Intervention, but it teleports you to There we go, divine intervention, perfect. So now I can teleport to both the Tribunal Temple and the Imperial Cult places. Will you be finding the merchants since we're here? Yes, let's actually do that. Hopefully I won't die. Let's just see for a second if... yeah, there's no other spells. Okay, so... apparently there's a merchant in this game that is better than Creeper. Hopefully you won't kill the merchant. Oh, I'm not gonna... If it's a merchant that's better than Creeper, I'm not gonna kill it. Okay, what did you say? It was the foreign quarters, right? So the foreign quarters is one of these big buildings here. Because they're all named. So this is the Redoran-like building. I think this is the foreign quarter. Okay, foreign quarter, top edge of the building, head east. Top edge of the building, as in like northern edge, and head east. And swimming was required. North, yes, okay. As soon as you pass that, I won't pronounce that, you'll find the merchant on a tiny bit of land. Is this a tiny bit of land? Oh, here. He doesn't want to speak to me. You're gonna be flying a minute. Oh, okay, so it's further away. Okay, let's readjust. So a tiny island going east. You went way off. Oh, as in of course? Or should I just keep going? When you say went way off, do you mean like I went too far? It's a straight line from the edge of the foreign quarters. Here's the foreign quarters. You're way too north. But wasn't... I thought I was going in the right way. Oh, good. I'm doing my best here to follow your directions. I guess I'm a bit slow. Let's actually just do this so that we can scout around for a bit. But you said that a tiny patch of land, and nothing here is tiny. Like, this is all part of... mistook that one for the foreign quarters. Oh, I see. Because the only guy I can see is this guy, and he doesn't want to speak to me. Keep going. Okay, keep going. I'll keep going. It's past a few bodies of water. Ah, I see. Okay, so I just need to... Yeah, so probably one of these spots then. Hopefully no like cliff race is gonna find me. Because this is a dwarven room, right? Oh wait, no, this is the place you were talking about. There's, yes, exactly. There's, again, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. I'm trying to like remember what you wrote before. Like, was I supposed to go south? And the merchant is on a tiny bit of land southeast of the ruin, immediately next to it. So this. Okay, there are cliff racers there. Because now I'm southeast. And this is a little island. Okay, I'm a bit scared of the flying things. Immediately next to it. Okay. So like on the same patch of land as the ruins. Southeast, you're south now. I'm sorry, I'm bad at following directions. Okay, now I'm way too far east. Keep going east, okay. Hold on. Keep going east. I don't want to be attacked. I don't want to be attacked. I assume the merchant is not in. There it is. Oh, here, in the tomb? You saw it. I did? Is this it? The merchant... The merchant wasn't gonna attack you. What? The merchant what? You're not talking about the cliff racers, right? Dude, I'm scared. I'm scared. Go and talk to it. Not the cliff racers. Are you talking about this guy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. You're right next to it. Are you talking about this guy? Yes. That guy. Are you leading me into a trap here? How dry I am, how dry I am. Nobody knows how dry I am. Shay, hi there. Let's make a deal. I got stuff, lots here, see? What do you think? Sheesh, I'm a mud crab. Crab, sure. A mud crab, that's me. Pretty sure. I look like a mud crab, right? Must be. This is me talking, right? So I must be a talking mud crab. And I sell stuff, right? So I must be a talking mud crab merchant. Stands to reason, doesn't it? Of course! Of course! Sure, that's what I said. And so on and so forth. You're not kidding, you know. This is a merchant with 10,000 gold. What a weird merchant. I mean, hopefully you understand my hesitation here. I mean, okay, to be fair, Creeper is a scamp, so he looks very dangerous. Okay. I assume that he just made that noise. Let's get out of here, dude. Wait, I want to Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, this is not where I intended to go. This is not where I intended. I was thinking I was heading to Vivek. Okay, so the best merchants in Morrowind are creatures, not actual humanoids. Okay, now we're here in Sardrit Mora, whatever. I can still use the mage teleportation network from here.
How may I help you, Brad?
So I think there's only one more spell effect that I'm looking for. And that should be absorb
Go
health.
ahead, Outlander. What
And
do you
once
need?
I have that I just need to craft a few spells.
All right then. I'm
And
listening.
when that's done, I'm just gonna go and finish the game. Hide, that's good. The mud crab works exactly as creeper, except it deals with less item types, but the gold makes up for it. Okay, but what kind of
Well met.
item types?
Greetings.
Like magical
Greetings.
weapons and stuff?
What
Because those
exactly do you
those tend to be the
require
most
of me?
expensive ones. Let's go to all rune. He will buy and sell items at their base value rather than adjusting their prices according to disposition and mercantile skill. Just like creeper. As normal NPC merchant do. They are classed as creature. Right. Well, that makes sense that the mud crab behaves as creeper. Oh man, getting stuck on stuff as you're flying around is a bit annoying. And still, sorry that it taking so long, but I'm just talking to merchants and seeing who sells spells, basically. Telekinesis. I should already have telekinesis. I don't. I thought telekinesis was like the spell you got when you pick mysticism as one of your thing. Oh, whatever. I do want telekinesis actually. It buys weapons, armors, potions, so that pretty much cover all artifact items. True. Those are the items that you tend to cost a lot. That and like scrolls. So yeah. I think one additional thing that's not good about the mud crab merchant is that it's kind of out of the way. He will purchase skooma. I wonder if that is what he's been purchasing. Something like that. He sounded a bit maybe not his normal self.
Yes.
I don't know. Again, I'm looking for absorb health. Once I have that spell, I just need to do some spell crafting and then I'm done. Or well, not done. I still need to play the game, but I'm ready to go and do the next thing. The crab is away from town, but I keep my mark next to him. Oh, makes sense. If I remember correctly, I had my mark in Caldera basically at all times when I played this game for the first time, because you get access to the Mage's Circle thing, and also the when you have a DLC activated, I forgot what it's called, but there's like another teleportation network that you can use. Heal on touch, sure. Wait. Absorb health. There we go. Okay, I got all the spells that I want. Time to do some spell crafting for just a quick second, because I have all the spell effects now. I no longer need to look for merchants, and then I'll activate the next step. The next step after we're done with the shopping is still actually related to, well, getting our build going, but it's gonna be a bit more tricky. Try the temples in Alduin and Isis. Oh, you're there. I blinked. This is not a speed run, but I tried to move as quickly as I can. Alright, absorb health on target. Let's do something like this. 20 to 25. Wait, why? Oh, I accidentally changed to touch. Let's do, so we have like 80% chance. So 20 to 21. Okay, that's fine. So this is, I remember this is like the spell I basically used my entire, oh, wrong button, casual playthrough. What else do I need? I need open on touch. Okay, this is a bit expensive, but it's worth it. Now I can open basically any lock in the game. That's great. That's awesome. Oh, wrong button again. I also want water walking on touch. Now this is probably like the weirdest one. But this is actually really useful for escort quests, and there are 3 of them I think in this game. Hopefully I have enough money to get all the spells that I want. What else do I need? I need charm on touch. Charm. Okay, how much money do I have? We're down to 1400. But I'm pretty sure I have every single spell that I need. I'm just having a little look around, just to make sure. Yeah, it looks good to me. Okay. That means that the next step is upon us. Okay, how much magic potions do I have? 18. That's more than enough.
How does the day greet you?
Okay. Now I'm gonna get an item called... Wait. Do I still have my flying thing? Yes. I'm gonna get an item called the Amulet of Shadows. It's probably the strongest item in the game. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Amulet of Shadows, the strongest item in the game. It makes you effectively invisible whilst still be able to do actions. And it's obscenely overpowered. As soon as I got hold of this item in my casual playthrough, I don't think I ever took it off. And it's somewhere around here where you can actually get it. I don't remember exactly. Like, I know it's in this general vicinity. Let's have a look. I think we're close. Yes. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Listen. Here's the thing. The item itself is on a person. Very similar to the Boots of Blinding Speed, right? Didn't you get King Helseth's ring? I did. I don't remember what it does. King Helseth, he's the king in the DLC. I remember that at least. And I'm pretty sure I killed him and like reloaded a save or something. Just to see like what items he had on him. If I remember correctly. So the issue here, the issue we're standing in front of right now, everyone, is the fact that this enemy with the Amulet of Shadows will hit me back. This enemy will not just part ways with their glorious amulet. So we're gonna fight. This is actually gonna be like the first real fight of the game. Now I have an advantage, right? I can fly. That's pretty good. Like that's pretty good. But nevertheless, this gonna be dangerous because both of these enemies, there are also 2 enemies by the way, or they have ranged weapons. So there's that woman over there. And that guy, you can barely, you can barely see her. You know, because she has the amulet on. But we have our damaging spell. You know what? Let's actually also use our dragon skin power. That's unique to Bretons. That should give us some more armor. Maybe not. Okay. Whew, I'm a bit nervous now. I have 18 Magicka potions, so running out of Magicka is not an issue. Now, the general strat here is to not get hit by arrows. There you go. And and to do that, we're gonna strafe as we're fighting. Let's go. Okay. Pop 2 potions. It's very dark as well. I'm gonna yeah. Sorry that I'm pausing as so much as well. Oh, wait, wait, I don't see the person anymore. Crap. What happened? And you can see the shurikens, right, being thrown in my general direction. And my movement is actually very deliberate. The fact that I'm like moving in like intervals like this makes it so that they have a very hard time to track me with their projectiles. Okay, one down. Come on. Oh! Oh, I was stuck there for a second. You you had to start this fight at night. Yeah, that's not the smartest move. Okay. The Amulet of Shadows. Chameleon, 80% for 60 seconds on self. Charge 1200. 80% chameleon. That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. This will make me effectively invisible to like 90% of all enemies in this entire game. Like, this amulet will not carry us through the entire game, but almost. Like, very, very, very nearly the entire game. I cannot overstate how good this item is. It's amazing. And it's mine. Excellent. Excellent. With that... I need to get my hands on some more magical potions as well. I'm already like running low. But that's fine. We have ways to deal with this. This is not where I wanted to go. Where am I? Wait, isn't there like a Silk Strider here? Yes. Cool. Okay, so now we can actually play the game. But you know what?
Why walk when you can ride?
Yes. Let's actually try out our new amulet and see what it can actually do. Remember the item I wanted to get at the very, very, very start of this run? The Mentor's Ring. And there was a skeleton blocking the way. Well, now that we have the Amulet of Shadows equipped, we should be able to just deal with the skeleton super easily, and we can get the Mentor's Ring. It's not crucial, I don't need it, I want it. So I'm gonna get it. And we also have a much better damaging spell now compared to last time. Also, you might have noticed that I'm not flying anymore, I'm running again. And that's because over 24 in-game hours have passed. And I'm also pretty sure that enemies can respawn in these dungeons. Let's actually start with equipping the Amulet of Shadows, activating the effect. So now for 60 seconds, we have Chameleon 80%. Oops. Where are... And that is as easy as that. Like, I'm a bit concerned about the fact that he like looked right at me. That's a bit concerning. But he didn't do anything, which is exactly what I want. This urn is trapped, and you can deal with traps using telekinesis. So now you're definitely like seeing the mage power fantasy coming into play, right? Oh, you have a trap, easy. Telekinesis, oh, you have a locked chest, easy. Unlock chest spell, whatever. Oh, I need to get away from here, easy. I just teleport away. But I do need mana potions. I might need to craft a few. But with that being said, let's actually let's head back to Caldera for a second, just to sell off the items we just picked up from our little fight. Then let's head to Vivek and you know what? I'm just gonna mark here so I can come back here. So yeah, the plan right now: going to Caldera, sell all our crap that we don't need, then go to Vivek and make sure that we get our flying blessing reapplied. Gonna ask the wife for a sandwich. Back if I'm back if I'm not dead. That's all good.
Hello.
That is all good.
She
did ask if I wanted one 10 minutes ago. I said no. You know, if you're getting offered a sandwich, you know you need to take that. It's not always you get offered treats like that. But yeah, absolutely. Do what you need to do. Anyways, I'm just doing some inventory management at the moment. And here the Mentor's Ring is something we want to equip. I don't need Fortify Health, I don't think. Don't need Fortify this. What else can we sell? We can sell the scrolls. Don't need the scrolls, don't need the soul gem, don't need the flask, don't need these ashes. And that's everything the trooper is gonna buy. Now the one annoying thing about this game is that you can't actually just go and buy mana potions. Well you can, but they're not in a lot of supply, I guess. So the main way you go about it, getting mana potions, is actually crafting them yourself. And you know, there's some roleplay applications for crafting your own potions. I mean, you get a bit more immersed into playing your character. Let's also equip the Mentor's Ring so that we have that going. Yeah, we have sold everything we don't need. Let's head back to Vivek and get our flying buff. Again, we're utilizing the mage fantasy to its greatest potential by using teleportation all over the place. Here we go. And that merchant right in front of us, right there, the woman we saw as we teleported here, she always sells the potions that you need to get this blessing, which is awesome. And I remember that I placed a mark here in Balmora, which means that I can teleport back here whenever I want to the marketplace. And with that being done, let's actually get this main story quest started. There's by the way, I should mention that I will be lurking a lot. Zeros, that is a-okay. You can lurk however much you want to, and talk however much you want to. Everything is good. I'm just happy that you're here. Listening to me jap, because I'm gonna be talking a lot, I guess, as I'm trying to explain what I'm doing. Okay, so we have talked to Chaos Crusaders, that guy right there. He is our contact. So the main reason why we're even here on this island right here, like this big island here, is because the Emperor, I guess, sent us here. We were a prisoner in the Imperium before this, or Empire. And we don't really know why the Emperor sent us here to Vardenfell, to Morrowind. But we know that he sent us to Chaos Crusaders, his contact. He's a spy, actually, part of the Blades. I'm fine. Welcome back there, you know. Yeah, so we've been sent to Chaos Crusaders, part of the Blades, and he is investigating the Sixth House, a faction here on this island that's very secretive. Not many people knows about these guys. However, Chaos Crusaders have these contacts all around the world. Well, in the somewhat nearby vicinity, I guess. And what we need to do is we need to talk to these contacts and figure out what they know. This is one of them, Haspath. However, he doesn't want to just share his information with us. He wants us to do a task for him first. And to that I say, very well. Because if I just use Divine Intervention to get to this fort, I can very easily get access to this fortress right here This is a dwarven fortress. Very similar to Dwemer Ruins in Skyrim. Well, almost exactly the same. And here I can find a puzzle box that the informant wants. And it's super easy to get this box. Yeah, if you can fly. If you can fly and if you're invisible, you can easily get it. And again, I'm effectively invisible. So even though there's an enemy right here, he does not care about what I'm doing. So I can just... trying to... There we go. Get access to the puzzle box. Oops. Use a magic potion, and we can just use obsidian intervention to get back to Balmora. And there we go. Chaos, an old ripped junkie. Oh yeah, that's true. He is ripped, as you can see whenever you talk to him. He has quite the abs, and yes, he does smoke some skooma. You know, you do what you do when you're just stationed overseas, doing what you can to pass time, taking part of the local traditions. I'm not sure if it's even local traditions. I mean, I don't think Dunmer smokes skooma that much, right? Isn't moon sugar and skooma like a Khajiiti like invention? Pretty sure. Anyways, yes. I've done the quest for this guy. I gave him the puzzle box, which means that Chaos Crusaders will be happy that we have obtained the information from the first informant. But there's gonna be more informants. Another one is gonna be in the Mages Guild. But that's fine. We can very easily we can very easily do the quest for the Mages Guild informant as well. And that's what we're gonna do right now. Now that we have this incredible power at our disposal, there's not many quests at the moment that will pose any significant threat to us. So this orc wizard here is someone who's kind of dabbling a bit with necromancy, and that is a very no thing in Dunmer society. Now I'm just trying to remember where to go to get to this particular quest. Yeah, it's closer to Pelagia. I remember that. Okay, I don't remember exactly where to go for her quest, but I think it is in this general direction. Maybe. Perhaps? Or is it towards Caldera? No, I don't think it is. I think it's very close to Pelagiad. I guess we'll see. I know for a fact that the entrance to this cave that we're looking for is like very close to the road. It could be here actually. Let's actually read a journal for a second. Andrano Ancestral Tomb. Is it this one? No, it is not. We keep going. Going tomb hunting. Oh, I actually remember her quest. It's on the road to Pelagia. Ah, I see. Well, it should be this road there. I remember that quest. So that woman was robbed, but she kind of liked the look of her thief. So she wants you to like bring a message to him or something along those lines. I don't remember exactly. Oh, and also in this town there is one quest that I have never done. Despite me having essentially done a playthrough of this game where I've done every single quest in the game, there is one quest I've never done. And that is because it's like gender specific. You have to play as a male character. And the first time I played this game, I played as a female character. So I was not able to get that quest. I remember you turn left immediately when you exit the Fuyada, coming from Balmora. I see. Well, we found it, so we don't need to worry anymore. Yeah, let's just do everything. So I will loot like here and there, but it's not really necessary. Well, it is in a way, because I will need to get some more gold at some point. But not right now. And you can already see the incredible power of the Amulet of Shadows. This dungeon is filled with undead enemies. Oh, and I'm just wasting charges at the moment. I shouldn't do that. But yeah, despite all the enemies in this cave, they can't see me because I'm 80% chameleon, baby. And I can just use positive intervention. Oh, this is not where I wanted. Oh, yeah, this is not where I wanted to go. But I remember I had a mark here in this Balmora Mages Guild, and a mark allows me to teleport back to it with the recall spell. So I can just go to our friendly little necromancer here, and there we go. Quest complete. We are doing this very rapidly. I'm also gonna... Okay, so we're dreaming about Daggett I think, at the moment, which is what the dialogue was mentioning. I'm gonna rest for a bit, just to recharge the Amulet of Shadows, because you can't use it forever, or as often as you like. And I just burned through a bunch of charges there without any good reason, basically. It takes a while to actually recharge it back to full. You can see it right here where I have my mouse. The red bar here tells us how many charges are left. But given that I've rested for a couple of hours in game, I need to reapply my flying buff as well. This is gonna be like a general pattern, by the way, when playing through this game. Let's buy a few more of these. Like, keep coming back to like Vivek and Caldera to sell and stuff. So yeah, we definitely have like a general gameplay loop. Let's recall back to Balmora. We can talk to Crusaders. There we go. Oh, it's raining. Can you be hit by lightning in this game? I don't remember. I don't think you can. That would be a very sad way to go. Like, flying towards Dagothur, like the final encounter or whatever, and all of a sudden, BAM! Lightning in your face. That would suck. Lightning no, but Blightstorm can suck. I don't actually remember Blightstorms. I assume it's like terrain that can hurt you. Let's see here. Okay, so I need to go get to level 3 in order to do the next part here. Okay, so I'm just level 1 at the moment. It's like Ash Storm, but very red. Ah, can cause blight disease. I see. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think we have enough gold to get to level 3. I'm gonna see if we do. So, in order to level up in this game, it's the same in Oblivion, if you have played that, is that you need to increase your major skills, as you can see here, or your minor skills by 10 points. So like, I can increase enchanting by 5 and alchemy by 5, and there you go, we got 10 points added together. And as soon as you get 10 points in your major and minor skills, bam, you can go and level up. So there are multiple ways of actually getting skill points. The most, I guess, normal way is just to use the skill in question in order to increase it. You've probably seen me like increase my athletic skill and stuff as I'm just running around.
Speak quickly,
Now,
Outlander,
the
or go
skill
away.
I want to increase to level up is Short Blade. Remember that I picked Short Blade as a minor skill. That was a very odd decision. I'm not gonna explain why I want to level short blade specifically, but this is definitely the skill I'm gonna level. So I can talk to a trainer like this and pay her gold in order to level up my skills like this. But this is very expensive. I'm actually not sure. Okay, there you go. We got our first level. But I am pretty sure we're not gonna be able to get our second level. I don't think we have enough gold. And that's fine. I have a backup. I already knew that the gold we have obtained thus far was not gonna be enough for the entire playthrough. So that's good. Sound is a bit loud. Drowns out voice. Ah. Yeah, good point there, you know. And by sound, you mean like the sound effects? Maybe I can do something like that, perhaps? Also, the reason why I'm going here to a bed is because in order to level up, you need to rest. Let's get speed, willpower, and easy. The attributes don't really matter. Rain music, everything is better now. Okay. Maybe I can just decrease the master volume by a little bit, like something like that, and we'll see how it turns out. Let's spend the gold that we have and see how many levels we can get in short blade. As I said, I'm like 99% sure that this will not be enough, which means that we need to somehow obtain more skill points in order to continue on with the main story. As you can see, we're getting like halfway to level 3. I'm actually not gonna spend my gold for the last level because I do want some gold on me so that I can use the like traveling services that the game offers. Okay. This means we have something new we need to do. We need to get money. Because money can translate into skill points, and skill points translates into levels, and with levels we can actually continue on with the main story. We will not be locked out of it. So in order to gain money, we will first go to Creeper and sell off all the stuff that we have. Just to clear up some inventory space and also, you know, obtain some of that very, very valuable gold. But then I'm gonna do something a bit cheesy, I should say. So let's sell all the stuff we have picked up and don't need. I might actually need... No, okay. So at one point of in the main story, you need exquisite clothing, not extravagant. So yeah, I was thinking to keep these pants, but I don't think I need to. But before I actually head out and do something weird, I do need mana potions. You know, unfortunately, I don't have that much gold, so I can't really buy the ingredients for mana potions. So hopefully, I can go to a few major supply chests and get the potions that I need. Because if we run out of mana, well, I guess we're not screwed technically, but we won't be able to like teleport and stuff, and that would be awful. Okay, so I think we've gotten rid of basically, yeah, every item that I can afford to lose. Okay, so next step is to get to, let's see, what is the next step here? I want to get to Vivek so I can fly again. That's a given. And I want to look at supply chests. So I've looted the chests in Balmora and Aldruin, so I can get to Sardit Mora and Vivek. So let's do that real quick.
Tidings and good
to
wishes
get these
to your
chests.
Go ahead.
And here in Vivek we can also make sure that we can fly again. And after that, it's here, right? Yes.
What do you want?
So let's use CV intervention to get to the temple here in Vivek. Here we go. And let's talk to this little shrine here and offer up one of our potions we have in our inventory. And let's recall back to Balmora. Yeah, it's a lot of complicated steps at the moment. Okay, so we're here in Balmora, and now we use the traveling thing again to get to Aldrune. And here in Aldrune, we are gonna head out into the wilds. Oh, come on, I get stuck on stuff. And explore.
Ah, friend.
I'm gonna go basically as... Wait, I can just take the Strider to Cool. And here I can head east. Perfect. Because you see, at some point in the main story, there will be a dungeon that we need to enter that's very close to here. So what I can do is that I can enter the dungeon right now. Let's also put on an invisibility spell in case there's any cliff racers. I can enter that dungeon now and loot it to my heart's content and go and sell the stuff to Creeper. And I will get what I need, just not in the right order. So there should be like an cavern or something, like a door, a ruin, that's in this general vicinity. I'm not entirely sure where it is. I think it's very close though. It's called the Ursulaku Burial Grounds, I'm pretty sure. Again, somewhere around here. Here's the door. There's a scary looking thing in the way, so let's put on some invisibility. Nope, that's not it. Like, I know for a fact that we're close. I can smell it. No, it's not here. Like, it's a dungeon, it's a door. I know that much. Could be a bit north, maybe? Let's see. Okay, here we have some signs. Oh. Wait, where are we? Hello?
What do you want?
Oh, this is Morgan. No, this is not where I want to be. Right. I've used up all my magicka on invisibility, and maybe for... that might be a waste. Oh, but I know it's here. I know it's here somewhere. Because I remember like the general like terrain and architecture, and it's supposed to be like this gray, depressing looking like environment, and this is exactly that. Oh, I just don't remember exactly where it is. Let's also equip the Amulet of Shadows in case a scary looking cliff racer wants to be our friend. Okay, this is a Dwarven Ruin. That's not what I'm looking for. Speaking of cliff racers, I'm just gonna pop this preemptively just in case. Droth Ancestral Tomb. That's not it either, but it's more akin to what I'm looking for. Okay, let's be very careful about these cliff racers. Okay. Here we go. Hey, what are you looking for? Hello there, KO Gamer! I am looking for the Ursulaku Ancestral Tomb. Or Ancestral Burial. And KO Gamer, thank you so much for entering the chat, because you brought with you some good luck charm. Because this is the place I'm looking for. At level 2. Yes. Now listen. Listen, I have a plan. Like, I know that this is dangerous. So this tomb, and the reason why KO Gamer is being a bit cautious here, being like, Alright, Sim, are you sure you want to do this? It's because this, you're supposed to enter this tomb at a later point in the main story. However, I want to enter this place right now. Because there's some valuable items you can get in this place. And I'm broke at the moment, okay? I only have 1300 gold. So what I can do is that I can ignore basically all the enemies using the Amulet of Shadows. So I'm not gonna clear the dungeon like in the normal, in a normal way. And yeah, there are a few price tax items in there. Yes, oh yes. Okay, so as you can see, we have some enemies. I'm just gonna run past them, because in this first area, we don't have that many like cool items. But this. No, wait, is this right? Oh wait, hopefully I remember where to go. I think this is the right path. I need to be careful so that my amulet doesn't run out either. Yes, here we go. So what's so cool about this area in particular, and if you ever want to like play Morrowind like for the first time, and you're like looking for like some cool items, either to sell or to use, now this is a really like good place to go to. I mean, it's very dangerous to get to this point, like very north up in the island. But if you're able to get here, you can get to this room, because this room is completely devoid of enemies. Like completely devoid of enemies. So you don't need invisibility, you don't need Amulet of Shadows. And if you get to this particular area with this waterfall looking thing, you can just float around and you can get so many good items. I played Morrowind 7 times, so yeah, 7 times. That is way more than me. So, okay, let's see here. I've played this once on stream, like for the first time. That was my casual playthrough. And I've done 1 speedrun of this game. And I don't think I've ever played this game like off stream. Like maybe once? I don't know. Like at most I've played this game 3 times. Playthroughs, I mean. Yeah. This is a very good game. Oh wait, a KO Gamer, question for you. Have you played this game on max difficulty? And if yes, what kind of build are you using? Because I'm a bit curious, because this is the best build that I've come up with, that I'm using right now. Basically abusing magic, abusing Amulet of Shadows, very, very strong items. And I'm gonna be abusing other stuff later on. But like for me this is, and look at this. Mage Bane. 2-handed, long blade, glass longsword I guess. Valued at 32,000 gold. Our money issues are no more. I've always played on max difficulty, but not permadeath. Ah, I see. Well, that makes sense. that is how I approach the game initially as well. Dying a lot and learning from your mistakes. Hopefully, I won't be dying as much on this very playthrough. There's also an ebony helm in one of the burial chambers. Don't remember which one. Oh, really? Like in this particular dungeon or in another burial chamber? Because an ebony helmet can be sold for like a ton of gold as well. And as you can see, like as we're talking, I'm just... Oh, in here, I see. If this is a Morrowind, by the way, not the open. Yeah, yes, this is completely unmodded. This playthrough. Like, I would be interested to actually get that helmet because I do want money. Like, I'm not gonna use the ebony helmet like to wear, right? I'm gonna sell it. But I'm a bit concerned about like wandering around and just accidentally ending up in like the wrong area, you know, with enemies and, you know, invisibility spells running out and stuff like that. I'm back from internet dying. Welcome back, Zeros. Why is your internet dying? Please do tell. You can find that helmet in Fragile Burial. Ah, okay, so you are aware of this as well. And here we go. Glass Greaves. 17,600 gold. Like this place. This place. Okay, let's, you know what? Let's actually, because I'm German. Okay, German internet confirmed. I've been to Germany once. I don't remember the quality of the internet, to be honest. Okay, so I think someone created a rule account for Morrowind with permanent, but it still has open world. I think all enemies and spawns and items are random. I know that there's a streamer called Danae Plays, and I know that she plays like randomized starts. I wonder if she's playing that mod that you're mentioning, Caregiver. Because oh, here we go. This is the burial with the helmet. I'm not actually. Danae is old as hell. She's been around for a while. But in my opinion, like, she is one of like the staples of the Morrowind community. Like the Morrowind players aren't that many, right? I saw background noise. Play that mod. Well, what do you mean? Like playing that mod is like having background noise? But yeah, as I was saying, like I think, like again, the Morrowind community isn't that large. That depends if you bundle it together with like Skyrim and Oblivion, like an Elder Scrolls community. I don't know, but the Nay player has really like represented Morrowind for a long time. Oh! I saw the background noise. Oh, the bald guy. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Okay, I thought. All right, sorry, I was confused. Okay, let's see here. I'm not actually sure if there are enemies in this area or not, so I'm gonna be very careful. Okay, let's interact with these mummies real quick. Like, I don't really need these like ashes and stuff, but whatever, let's take them. Okay. Looks good to me. There are enemies in chat. There are no enemies in chat. We're all friends here. Got some skooma. You know what? I'm just gonna drop the skooma because I know that merchants are gonna be like super weird about it. Oh! Skill book, nice. Okay, so this is a trap chest, but I'm just gonna abuse mage stuff in order to get past this. Book of Drader. Alright, so we have not yet found the helmet we are looking for. And what you need money for? Training. Yes, you hit the nail on the head there. I need to get to level 3 so that I can continue on with the main story. Okay, let's actually equip the Amulet of Shadows real quick so that we can... Oh no, this place seems to be completely devoid of enemies. I mean, it's a bit worrisome that we find a dead adventurer here. I'm not gonna loot her stuff because they're... This place is not devoid of enemies. Okay, but it's just a ghost. I can kill it quite easily. But I'm just gonna... Okay, I have 25 magic potions. That should be enough. Because I don't want to run out. But yeah, like, the main reason why we're here this early on is because the game literally won't let us continue on with the main story at the moment. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so there was one enemy over here. Take its stuff. But no ebony helmet. There's a bone mold helm and a tower shield, but that's not really what we're looking for. Did I miss it, perhaps? I know that the items can be placed in like very like obscure like places in this game. Why do you choose this location? You have open 100 and you could steal from Vivek Vaults with Chameleon Amulet. True. The reason why I chose this place in particular is because I know for a fact that the main story will force me to get to this ruin at some point. So what I can do is I can go here now and get the item that I'm looking for. Okay, I can't find this helmet. Might not be this one. I remember there was water. Oh, look at this. This could be it, perhaps. So yeah, but you know, long story short, that's the reason why I chose this dungeon in particular. I gotta go prep the kids for sleep. Are you still online after 15 to 30 minutes? I'm probably gonna end fairly soon, you know. I'm not entirely sure when. I couldn't use telekinesis there. But I guess we'll see. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the item that I need from here, and then I'm probably gonna end for today. But I'm gonna be live tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Okay, I see enemies. Run. Okay, I did not know that there was gonna be enemies spawning, but we got the help. We got the help. All right. Okay. So an ebony helmet, 15,000 gold. Like we are drowning in gold at the moment. Right, but let's actually get the quest item and let's get out of here. Okay, I don't remember. Yeah, it's here. So there's a ghost right here, and this ghost right here, has an item called the Bone Biter Bow of Sumatul, I think it's called. Lurker for now. If you're ending before that, be sure to have a look in Discord. I will, for sure. And you know, if you're not back before then, thank you so much for stopping by. It's been great. Sul Senipul. Oh, that's the name. I was close. And it's a ghost, so it can't really do anything against me. However, I guess it's a bit tougher given that this is like a quest enemy. But yeah, with the Amulet of Shadows, like even without the Amulet of Shadows, I would be able to just kill this ghost very easily. Because he can't reach me. Still, abusing mage stuff, that's how I play this game. One more. There we go. Bone Biter Bow of Sul Senipul. There we go. Now this is a quest item that we will need later on. So it's a good thing that we got it now. And we can loot some ingredients and stuff. And still, you know, abusing mage stuff. Let's just teleport out of here. And now we are here in Nice's, safe and sound. But listen, as I was discussing a bit earlier, I'm gonna actually head off now, get some food and stuff like that. Get ready for the evening. But with that being said, I'm gonna be live tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. If you want a notification when I go live, hit a follow. If not, thank you so much for being here, talking and or lurking. I appreciate you all, and it's really good to be back to streaming. We'll see where we go from here. But wherever you are in the world, hopefully you're having a great time, and hopefully we can together have a great time going forward. Playing some Morrowind, and eventually Elder Scrolls 4 and 5. Where did you come from? But we'll get to that point when we get there. Bye-bye, Zeros. Bye. Eno, bye. Hey, KO Gamer, bye. And everyone else, you've been great. Peace.